Anybody with a computer who has the right training can be a cyber warrior.
Make no doubt about it, there's attacks going on every day in this country.
There are two types of corporations in America today, those that have been hacked and those that are going to be hacked.
This is a very different kind of threat. In the conventional threats that we've faced since World War II and then since the end of the Cold War, we have never seen anything that evolves and moves this quickly.
The adversaries and the threats to this country change daily, and we need to evolve with those threats.
We have no choice. We have to fix it. Our way of life will depend on us fixing it.
I think this is probably the most strategic mission in this country that we need to deal with at this time.
That's why it's critically important to have programs like we have here at Augusta University.
This is the second year we've done this Cyber Summit, and it's sort of an extension of our Cyber Institute here. We're getting ramped up to be what we know is going to be one of the country's leaders in terms of providing training for the workforce in cybersecurity.
This summit is becoming to be one of the premier cybersecurity events in the country.
Well, it's all about making the conversation happen.
I think these types of conversations across all areas, both the United States intelligence community, federal government, and also private and academia, that is the way to go.
To be able to educate the community as well as to make presentations in public about the issue of cybersecurity, it's very, very important, and that's why we have this summit.
There are major things happening in Augusta, and it's so exciting to be here.
We're excited about the Cyber Command being at Fort Gordon along with the Signal Corps, and now GRU coming up with this cyber initiative. I mean, it's just unbelievable what it's going to do for Augusta and the state of Georgia as well as the country.
So this is a center of gravity in my terms for our ability to defend ourselves and to compete in the cyber warfare arena.
Augusta is becoming the epicenter of cybersecurity.
I don't think anybody quite understands how big this is. I like to be optimistic. I really think this is going to set us apart in this nation.
We as a community, as I say, I think we have a fantastic opportunity to put together a cyber village that's going to be a real magnet to bring business and industry from across this country to come at this location.
It's about all of us working together. And as a community, we can help solve this problem. And we can be a force for our nation. We've been given that opportunity, and we need to run as a group.
From everything I've seen, and this is my first visit to Augusta, they're doing everything right, which is putting the emphasis on education.
I think it's going to be really key that the university and the community partner together in ways that will actually help the academic programs grow. That can be through partnerships through our students with developing internships in community and industry partners around our city and our community.
We are dedicated to try to support the mission that Fort Gordon is going to be having, which is going to be the cyber command for the entire Army.
Our military is part of our culture here. And of course, Augusta University sets the culture for the next generation. So I think this marriage is going to be a beautiful thing. And I think it's important to the future, obviously, of this country.
With what's happening now at Augusta University with respect to the education of these young men and women who want to get into this field of cybersecurity, they're going to be some of the best trained individuals that the country has to offer.
We believe we can be a destination for young professionals in the cyber field because we will have that really partnership and interactive knowledge with agencies, with military, and as we forge with industry and our partners around in our community.
There's been a vacuum out there that Augusta University is now filling, and the faculty is second to none. They're doing a terrific job of recruiting the right kind of faculty.
Well, my hope and expectations is that we have the faculty we need here. We have a flexible and nimble curriculum in place that can meet the needs of the soldiers of today, but also have a curriculum that's designed to provide training for young people when they become active in this area 5 years down the road, that we have the type of training that they need, and that we do our part to working with the city and the county to bring industry in here that's only going to make Augusta a better place.
Serving on the House Intelligence Committee and chairing the Cyber Security and the NSA, I just felt like it was real important to be here to show that our government, the Congress, is supporting this initiative, and we want to see it go forward and do very well.
Well, anytime that you can get a national focus on what we're doing here in Augusta is good. We're going to be providing training, obviously, for the sons and daughters of Georgia, but our expectation and our goal and our mission is to go much further than that. We need to be providing training and access to students across this country. The more we can get that word out across the country, what we're doing here, the better able we're going to be to do just that.
The students who come out of this program are going to have a multitude of opportunities, both here as well as in other parts of the country.
Come join us. We are on a great trajectory in this as well as other ways. Augusta University is on the move. You need to be part of it.